Blood of the Dead. It's regarded as one of, if not the most controversial Treyarch Zombies map. At least up until Cold War Zombies. We don't talk about Vanguard Zombies, so we're gonna pretend that doesn't even exist. I actually don't know if this map is largely hated by the community still, and I may be talking out of my ass right now, but from what I remember, there wasn't really any sort of positive reception towards it back when Black Ops 4 was live. So today, in 2023, we're gonna be escaping Alcatraz once and for all in this reimagined version of Mob of the Dead. You know, you can say whatever you want about this map, but you know what? It looks really damn good. Like, I'm talking about the aesthetic and all. You got the Victus crew up in these chambers, these pods, whatever you can call them. But damn, I really enjoy this map. Like, this has to be one of my favorite Zombies maps. Like, no cap at all. My favorite map of all time is probably Origins, but Blood of the Dead is up there. I don't know if I'm gonna like commit to making a tier list or a ranking or whatever of the Treyarch Zombies maps, but this has to be like at most A tier. I'll put it up in A. Most people will probably put it in like D or like F tier, but damn, I really do enjoy this map. Getting through this catwalk has to be like one of the hardest things about this map. When I first went through this, I kept on downing and it was not a good time at all. Alright, so we made it through the catwalk and I'm gonna try to spawn in the Warden right now. So basically my entire strategy right now is to get the power on for the entire map, all in round one. And yes, that is possible. There are probably a lot of guides out there that shows you how to do it, but yeah, this is pretty much usually what I do when I try to run through the Easter egg for this map. Alright, we kill this fool and we take the key. And we get the Spectral Essence. Man, I gotta say, the storytelling in this map, like the quotes and everything, they're top tier. Like, they're probably my favorite out of any map whatsoever. They're just really funny. That's why I like playing co-op on this map, because the interactions between like Nikolai, Richtofen, Dempsey, and Takio, it's just goated. It's just a goated map all around. Alright, we got the last shield part. Alright, and now we turn on the second power switch and the entire map is powered on, all by round one. We're making pretty good progress right now. Okay, one thing I really do not like about this map is the fact that you gotta keep traveling up and down the lighthouse, because going through the gondola is a chore. And it's a death trap basically. Like, one, you gotta wait for the gondola to come down, and two, once you go up, the zombies spawn there and are waiting for you, so you're pretty much trapped there. Unless you have like the magma gat or something. But if you're using any other weapon, most of the time, you're probably dead. And we got the shield built by round one as well. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back down to the spawn area and I'm gonna feed the first dog. So basically, like, after you build a shield, I think there's a guaranteed dog round. At least I hope so I can fill up my shield. Yup, there they are. Come here, boy. And we're done feeding the first dog. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the most boring Easter egg steps out there. We've already done it once in Horizon Drac and another in Mob of the Dead, and doing this in Blood of the Dead feels kind of repetitive, but I guess it makes sense for this map. But there's no incentive to do this unless you're doing the Easter egg, because the health retriever is not even that good in this map. So like, what's the point if you're playing casually? Alright, and this dog is finished. Most people don't like this part of the map, but I actually think the Warden's house is pretty cool. Like, the vibe and the background music are pretty unsettling, and I love that actually. Alright, time to feed the last dog. Okay, and the numbers are 3, 6, 7. And the last dog is finally done. Alright, it's finally time to get the health retriever. Like, the health retriever is literally useless in this map, and I hate that I'm trading away my Wraithfires for these. Like, no one uses them to kill any zombies in the map. It's a shell of its former self compared to what it was in Mob of the Dead, and even the upgraded version sucks. Alright, it's about time we go and get the spoon. We input the numbers, and hopefully I remembered it correctly. Okay, good. And then we shock this thingy and grab the spoon. Also, can't forget about the hidden skull for the blundergat. Now we gotta run around the whole map collecting the skulls, which is a chore and a half. This map is like, what, 30 football fields long? Like, I don't even know. A good chunk of this Easter egg is just running up and down, I swear. Got the third skull. And now we gotta run all the way back to spawn just to get the fourth skull. So yeah, this Easter egg for this map is pretty much just sucking zombie souls for the shield and running a marathon. Got the 4th skull, just one more. And we're finally done, and we get the Blundergat. If you're gonna ask which version I'm gonna upgrade this to, it has to be the Magma Gat. It's literally 100 times better than the Acid Gat since it just sucks in this map. The regular upgraded Blundergat is pretty dope though, I'm not gonna lie, since it 2-hit kills the Warden. But yeah, the Vitrolic Withering is pretty much washed and it's not even worth using because you'll probably go down using it. And now we have to run yet another marathon back to spawn just to get the Magma Gat upgrade. This step isn't too hard, though I wish I had stamina for this. Alright, and we made it. I hate that the Warden spawns near the box after you get the Magma Gat, so he pretty much screws you over and you're out 2 grand since he locks the box. Alright, and we got the upgraded shield. I was hoping to get the Ray Gun Mark II from the box, but I guess I'll settle with some shotgun or pistol. Now we gotta get the free monkey bombs to unlock the Warden's attic, or we have to wait until round 17 and no one's got time for that. It sucks that you have to work so hard to get the monkey bombs and then you gotta trade it away again to get the Hell's Retriever because you need it for another step. Bombs acquired. And now we have to put in these satanic numbers just to spawn in the Warden. Okay, hopefully I get this right because if I flop, this would be so annoying. Okay, there we go. We got the Warden's attic open. Now we have to go all the way back to spawn just to pick up the Chronorium. I generally do like to play this Easter egg, but some of these steps they're just something else. I think that's a complaint most people have with this map's Easter egg, and I totally agree. Like, some of these steps don't even make any sense at all, and I'm sure there was like some thought put into it during development, but I can't figure it out why they're like that for the life of me. Alright, now we gotta put in this orb thingy in the map and then interact with the Chronorium, and we have to burn through 4 rounds just to find this damn seagull. This is probably one of the more boring steps of this Easter egg, honestly. It's kind of a tedious thing to do because you gotta be running through the whole map just to find this thing sometimes. Okay, and we found the first bird. Goodbye, monkeys. I wish we could have Wraith Fires again. Okay, so while I'm up here and training these zombies, I'm going to be explaining why exactly I'm making this kind of video. I've always wanted to do something like this, you know, just making some sort of commentary while playing zombies. I never got around to doing this, so I figured better late than never. So I'm not planning on being a zombies YouTuber or anything like that. I'm pretty much just making these sort of videos at the moment, purely just for fun. I'm probably going to do one of these styles of videos with Durazendrak, Zetsubo, Gorod, Rev, and probably end it at the Origins Easter egg. I'm not planning on playing zombies ever again, honestly, so I think having something like this would be nice for me. I'm not really having much fun playing zombies anymore, so I just want to put it down completely and focus on some other stuff. I might make some other documentary style videos or something. Those seem really fun to do, honestly. I don't know right now, I'm just goofing around pretty much. Got the second seagull, now the third one. Okay, now we need to get the zombie blood because the last bird is invisible, so this is gonna be a tricky one. And I hope I don't mess this one up. Okay, I already messed this one up, damn. Alright, there we go, we got the Chronorium, thankfully. Now we gotta place it down on this dude and we can finally start doing our challenges. Putting in the numbers for each challenge kinda sucks because you need shield blasts to do pretty much everything and you have to spend even more time sucking zombies. Alright, this first challenge isn't too bad. All you gotta do is escort this fine sir here and it's pretty easy with the Magma Gat, to be honest. It's pretty cool seeing the other prisoners cheering on from the side. It's a little detail that you probably won't notice if you're tunnel visioning on this guy. Alright, we're almost there, so come on dude, you can make it. Alright, there we go. Challenge number 1 is done. Alright, this next challenge in the showers is also pretty easy. To go by pretty quickly, actually. Wrong time for a dog round, man. This is probably the creepiest location in the map, in my opinion. Like, you got the random bodies just hanging everywhere, and the whole vibe just seems ominous. It's just off. This whole map in general is creepy, which I love about it. Like, maps like Durazendrak and Alpha Omega aren't really that scary, and I think the last genuinely scary map we had before this map was Zetsubo no Shima. Park is also probably up there, and as the most creepiest map though. Like, don't play with the headphones on because you'll hear some creepy stuff. Alright, there we go, take the damn banjo, man. And grabbing the orb. Okay, this next powerhouse challenge is pretty tedious. Probably my least favorite one. Okay, we're gonna have to speedrun through the Simon Says and memorize the symbols. Actually, symbol thingies at spawn, and then shock this dude while he switches the ones with the symbols we got from spawn. This step literally does not make any sense and it's so tedious, but whatever. Okay, finally got this orb. The rest of the challenges aren't that bad, but we got the 2 easiest ones out of the way already. This next challenge isn't that hard either. There are these 3 flashing gondolas around the map which show Morse code and they translate into numbers. So you basically just add them up and you get the number you have to input into the warden's office in Morse code. I think people usually just guess it though because like it's much faster that way. Alright, there we go. Now we have to kill a zombie here and escort this bloke down the gondola. A lot of these steps would be so hard without the Mavagat. I mean, I guess you could do it with the regular upgraded Thundergat though. Alright, there we go. Now get in here. And now we're done with this challenge finally. Just one more to go before the boss fight pretty much. Alright, this last challenge is probably the hardest one, so I hope I don't goof this one off. You pretty much have to suck this man with 4 shield blasts, and it's way harder to do on solo. Alright, the zombie is so annoying. Okay, there, we don't need to suck him anymore. Turn on this trap thingy, and we are finally done all of our challenges. With all this said and done, I low-key had fun, but I can understand being frustrated if you like screw up a step or two. Got these orb thingies in, and we put in the summoning key on the warden. I gotta say, this is probably the coolest part of the Easter egg. The cinematics and all were just amazing. You get to have the convo with the warden face to face and all, and we've never had something like this in past Easter eggs. Okay, now that's done, we can use these dogs to fill up our shield. It's amazing seeing these past mob series from Mob of the Dead gang up on the warden like this. Alright, put in the last orb here. Okay, now time for the boss fight. Alright, as hard as this Easter egg is, this boss fight isn't too hard thankfully. So the cutscene that plays after this is probably the best one out of any zombies Easter egg in history, in my opinion. Like the storytelling, the vibes, the plot twist, all of it is just amazing. So while I'm going through this boss fight, I'll just explain everything as I understand of the zombie storyline. So the Weasel broke the cycle in Mob of the Dead, which caused a series of butterfly effect events occurring through the entirety of the zombies timeline. And so the entirety of the zombies storyline has been one big cycle from the Ultimate Screw story to the Perfect Screw meeting up in Origins, and then the Revelations events happening, and then being sent back in time to the Great War. And then they die in the Great War, and then they meet up back in Origins. So that's been a thing that happened a countless number of times. Bro, I'm about to die. Okay, that was close. We shield blast this thing and one more. And then when the Weasel broke the cycle as a crew were coming out from Alcatraz from Zetsubo no Shima, and then the events of this map occurs. Okay, and then we go into this mechanism thingy, and the Richtofen from the Great War comes in his stead. So I'm missing a lot more details explaining this, but that will take forever if I do the entirety of the zombie storyline packed into one single video. I'll let the cutscene play without commentating over it though. Okay, and we killed a huge warden dude, and we are finally done. That's pretty much it for the video, so I'm going to be doing Jurassic Grab next probably.
Listen to how the spirits sing. They are free of this realm.
Ain't that swell? Does that mean we win?
I would be greatly relieved if that were so. I am in no hurry to ensnare my mortal soul.
That will not be necessary, Nikolai. The future has changed.
The Chronorium?
Read it. Learn of your true calling. You must keep your soul. It will be needed to defeat Dr. Monte.
Who?
Hello? Hello? I am still here. Wait! My God. What have I done? I honestly thought you were going to let me bleed to death. It was so sad. The cycle is broken, Herr Doctor. As such, insurance policies are no longer needed. I wish I could tell you I was sorry, Edward. But I'm not. No, you can help me. You're a doctor. Wait, don't you know who I am. I have been witness to miracles and calamities. Dimensions born and collapse. I walk a path no other can take. No! I want to be me. Someone who did all the hard work. I wanted to keep going. This me. My slightest heart. You won't even remember.